Hey guys, Brett Marshall, CrossFit Calgary. Today's Whiteboard Wednesday. We're going to review a couple of concepts relative to CrossFit and then relative to this workout. So the workout was AMRAP in 20 minutes of 3 power snatch, 6 chest to bar pull-ups, 9 V-ups, 12 reverse double unders. A lot of things going on in the workout, but what I'm going to focus on is just this. For us, it's a new skill, and what happens when you introduce new skills to your repertoire, expose yourself to that. So the concept or the statement that Greg made was regularly play and learn new sports. And I'd say, and kind of the follow-up to that is we fail at the margins of our experience. So if we haven't experienced this, we'll probably fail, or those margins for failure are narrower. And I definitely found that to be the case for me. So as many CrossFitters, we've probably become quite comfortable with double unders. And funny enough, I did hear a number of years ago that, I think it might have been a Power Monkey camp, where they had some of the high-level athletes doing single unders, and just that reversion back to single unders challenged them. Not that they couldn't do them, but we fail at the margin of our experience. So we've become very good at double unders. In fact, it's probably almost a rest for most athletes now. Today's workout, because we've been practicing some single unders, we introduced the element of reverse double unders. And this is where it was kind of cool for me, because I got to experience where many of the new CrossFitters are when they come into a CrossFit class. For new members, all this stuff is new. So there's inefficiency in the movement sort of across the board. So we, of course, scale and substitute things as necessary to try to create the most effective movement for them and maintain the purpose of the workout, the intent of the workout. But I, having practiced reverse unders recently, felt like I've got reverse unders. I'm able to do, a couple hundred without breaking it up now. So I thought that I was en route to being able to challenge myself to this, and man, was I ever wrong. Because it was in the context of a workout, not just in the context of practicing the skill. So anyway, I knew right off the hop I wasn't going to do 12. I did scale this to 6 reverse double unders for me. But after this first round, this taking about a minute, after about 2 minutes and not quite getting to 6 reverse double unders yet, what I needed to do was rethink what it was that I was doing. But I kind of already created a plan in my head. Anyway, I struggled significantly with trying to get the reverse double unders. And so I did stick with it. But what ended up happening is, because I was so inefficient and I was using so much energy, and couple that with frustration and whipping yourself, that I actually became extremely taxed and lost my ability to maintain even the efficiency, actually not so much the efficiency, sorry, the capacity in these other movements. So my 3 power snatch became exhausting after I spent 90 seconds to 2 minutes trying to get a skill that I just couldn't get. And because of that inefficiency, I started to lose capacity. 6 chest to bar pull-ups for me, these are all things that are sort of in my wheelhouse, and yet I don't think I've done a kipping chest to bar pull-up in, arguably maybe a couple of times in the last 10 years. I'll always butterfly them. I was reverting to kipping chest to bar pull-ups. And the V-ups, not great at them, but 9 is a number I can hit, and I needed to break those sets up too. So it just shows that when we introduce a new skill, that skill is likely going to be inefficient, and that inefficiency has an effect on our capacity, even in skills that we are efficient in. So just my thoughts for the day on the importance of regularly playing and learning new skills, and how I got to experience how we fail at the margins of our experience. Right.